Well, it's my pleasure to be a part of this. I just want to mention one thing when you talk about your children. Um, I think what I'd like to highlight is that fathers have a lot more important job than we originally thought. Usually, culturally, fathers are second adult who goes and gets the diaper and makes the money and helps out. And the main parent is the mother, and that is a very wrong way of looking at the family culture. Fathers have incredibly sensitive job for you to teach your daughter by being in front of her, being vulnerable, by showing emotions. She's not going to. First of all, she's not going to be raised like me to tell her a little boy don't cry, men don't cry, tell a 5-year-old boy. And when she is with a man, she's not going to expect him to put a mask on in front of her, because she knows that her father could be gentle and very strong at the same time, could show emotions, but be very secure, masculine man at the same time. And it's breaking these for not just your son, teaching him, breaking, because women, we are under the culture of, obviously, influence of patriarchy as well, which is equally as damaging to us. But that has been talked about thankfully, by feminists for a few decades now. But we don't dare to talk about the damage of patriarchy to men, which is literally killing them.
And the reward, when I lay with my daughter, she's 3, she's the youngest. When I lay with her in the evening and we read a book, or I make up a story to tell her, and she cuddles into me, and we, and I can just lose myself in just the moment, and I can be a 3-year-old, and I can be, and I really enjoy that. I love that. I love that, just as I did with my boys, just as I did with my stepdaughter many years ago. And it's really rewarding, and coming back around to men and us being stuck in this shadow of ourselves. The rewards that we can get back from opening up, the lines of communication and catharsism that we can create is marvelous. It's really nice when you do actually get something off your chest, or you do have a moment where you lose control and you cry and you realize it's okay, and somebody loves you and somebody cuddles you and somebody guides you. It's really rewarding. How do we I guess we have covered it in the sense that it's a generational thing, and we have to create those environments one at a time. But how does the culture change, Persia? How do we alter culture?
The most important thing is, which is my biggest project, is to eradicate insecure masculinity. When you just mentioned that when you get something off your chest, or when you do something, you just feel good. Practicing being stoic, practicing stoicism is, I apologize for using this, but that is the best way of saying it, is emotional constipation.
Yep.
So if you walk around 24 hours holding everything like that, that is too much work, too much pressure, and it's eating you up from inside. You think that's stoicism, and there's some kind of honorable BS comes with it. Excuse my language, but it really isn't. There's nothing honorable. There's nothing good about you holding on and not revealing who you are and not having to show your humanity. So, and that comes from insecure masculinity. So the more we work on ourselves, the more we show our children what does it mean to be a secure man, a secure woman, and we pass that on, and we demonstrate that. When you demonstrate that, other people learn from you. So this is the way that you can use media in a very positive way and have people around the world to watch and listen. And hey, this is what I show. This is how I'm comfortable with my with being vulnerable. This is where I show you how much more strength it takes to show vulnerability than being stoic and holding everything. That modeling, it doesn't have to take generations. It works right now. A boy somewhere in the world who has stumbled upon your podcast and listens, and you are modeling this when maybe his father is not. And he's searching for something because he knows deep down what his father is doing is not right, but he doesn't know what the right way is. And he stumbles upon your podcast and watches and hears and sees another man with another, in another culture with another language. But with the masculine part, the human part connects regardless of other differences. And he will change. That is how by spreading it. And that is for right now for this generation.